system and didn't really get very much out of it. Tim Berners-Lee was, the Wright brother, of this web era, and many of us who were there early on in the web didn't actually profit from it the way some of the later entrepreneurs did. But we created something that really mattered. And the thing that's kind of interesting, what I really want to explore are some of the characteristics that went from Tim Berners-Lee, this is the original, some of the pictures of some of the original World Wide Web screens, up to the web we know today. This is a blog post from 2008, so it's quite a bit bigger than this, but where Google said there are now 1 trillion web pages. And you think about that. We went in from 1991 to 2008, again, where we are today, I have no idea, but I consider it's considerably north of 1 trillion pages generated by hundreds of millions of different people. So an explosion of collaboration, an explosion of innovation. And we have to ask ourselves, how did we get there? Now, one of the things that I love is a term that Jonathan Zittrain introduced in this book, The Future of the Internet and How to Stop It, which is the term generativity. He said generativity is a system's capacity to produce unanticipated change through unfiltered contributions from broad and varied audiences. And I think in the context of what we're trying to do with Civil Society 2.0, I think that should be fairly central to our thinking. We want to build a generative system. One of the things that is a great challenge in development is that we tend to build top-down systems. NGOs go and they try to work a problem, and we don't get those kind of bottom-up dynamics that make for healthy marketplaces. And so I want to ask, how do we get generativity? And I don't think there's a magic bullet. I don't know all the answers. I do think there are some lessons that we can take from technology platforms that really can help guide our thinking in the design of programs. And that's what I want to talk about here. And the first principle is that you have to build simple